Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Penn State versus Bucknell college basketball matchup on Saturday, December 2nd, 2023. Of course, we give out tons of free picks every day at Pick Dawgz, and when you give out that many free picks, you're going to like some games the best. Those are the ones we put under the premium picks tab at Pick Dawgz. Be sure to use the discount code PICK to take 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, text the number you see on the screen and take advantage of it. But let's get to this one. Penn State taking on Bucknell. It's noon action Eastern time in college hoops. Bucknell 2-7 on the season. Of course, we've seen them be a decent team throughout the years. This just isn't one of those years, but they have scheduled up, so we've had a chance to see the Bison plenty of times this year already. Meanwhile, Penn State 4-3 on the season. Of course, new coach, and after last year's NCAA tournament run, we knew he was going to Notre Dame at the time. Surprised absolutely no one when he left. And meanwhile, Bucknell has now lost their last 3 games. Ironically, the win against Southern Indiana, the Screaming Eagles, as a 2.5-point favorite. Southern Indiana has been pretty good so far this season. They covered against Duke, a Duke team that, well, Bucknell covered against as well, but they were getting 35 points in that game at Cameron Indoor. Bucknell is just, the 2 wins on the season. They came against Niagara and that Southern Indiana game. So the expectations for Bucknell coming in here, not so good. And when we get to the tail of the tape and line these teams up, you'll see exactly where I'm coming from. Penn State has scheduled up in their recent games playing in that holiday tournament action. But the problem is that you get into that holiday tournament action. You hope to at least have some success there. And Penn State had no success whatsoever. No wins, no covers, right? So they lost Texas A&M in the rematch from the NCAA tournament last year, lost against Butler in a game that they were favored by 1.5, and then lost to VCU in a game they were favored by 2.5. So Penn State, certainly have some work to do and might not be the team that a lot of people thought they were going to be because we saw them disappoint last time out. Bucknell just pretty horrible, 31.4% from beyond the arc, just 40% shooting from the floor, while Penn State, certainly not a world beater on the defensive side, but they do guard the perimeter well. Team shooting just 28.5% from the floor against the Nittany Lions so far this year. The Penn State offense, once again, mundane, ranked 222nd in shooting percentage, 43.8%. And from three-point land, they're even worse, 283rd, shooting 30.3%. Bucknell really does not guard the perimeter well at all. Teams shoot 37.5%. And when it comes to overall defense, well, they're not very good either. But the thing is like I said, Bucknell, they played some decent teams, and we know that Penn State has played some decent teams. I think you take out the Duke game, and, Bucknell's numbers probably look a lot better. I'll tell you, I'm going to take the big number here with Bucknell, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our betting tools at Sports Chat Place. They're 100% free. They'll tell you how often historically each of the bets on the board today have hit. Pair them with today's odds, putting you on the most favorable bets on the board today.